I cannot make this up, y'all. I've spent over 30 hours trying to unlock every single blacklist car, and I still am missing one car. Only one. I have 14 out of 15. I was trying so hard yesterday to get the last BMW, that M30 or whatever, right? I was trying so hard to get that car so I could make a video on all the blacklist cars, and I was trying to use my PC. I was just gonna mod the cars, right? But the mods don't work. So now I have to grind by hand every single blacklist car. I've spent over 30 hours trying to get these cars, and I still do not have all the cars, y'all. I still don't have them. That is the reason why that video has not been out yet. I know I said I was going to make that video. I have to find that car. I can't find the car. Like, it's the RNG is literally smoking me, bro. Like, it rolled me up in a pack and is smoking on me every single day. Every single time that I load up in a lobby, multiplayer or solo, I cannot find the car. I keep getting base Vipers in that freaking Lamborghini, bro, with the number on the side, the white one. Oh my goodness, it's so bad, y'all. It's so bad, bro. But anyway, let's do the fit check, right? We got the OVO. I know y'all like the other OVO, so we got the OVO hat right here, black. We got the OVO, it got the little owl right here. Y'all can see it. Got the OVO hoodie right here, and then we got the OVO pants right there. You know how we get down, buddy. You know how we get down, right? So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the fairness of lockdown mode. There have been a lot of people on Reddit. There's been a lot of people just on social media in general talking about how the game mode is just not fair. The RNG is not fair. PvP is not fair. All that sort of stuff. But the thing about it is, lockdown was not designed for fairness in mind. Lockdown is a cutthroat mode. It is a PvPvE mode. It is not supposed to be friendly. It's not supposed to have all these things to help you. You're supposed to be put in a situation where you are automatically at a disadvantage. You are supposed to struggle. That is the whole point of lockdown. That's why the whole thing is like a battle royale. You're supposed to be fighting other people for the trucks. That's why there's not enough trucks for everybody. That's why there's not enough bikes for everybody. That's why there's not enough blacklist cars for everybody or lockups for everybody. That's why there's so many more cops than people on the map. Because you are not supposed to be in a fair situation. You are in illegal. Like people don't understand that. So I have a few things that people have been talking about, and I'm gonna break down the reasons for why lockdown is not supposed to be fair for everybody. If you guys enjoy, make sure you go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. And I just also want to say that I am just truly blessed, and I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I also thank you guys as well for we finally hit 1,000 subs. I know that I have a community post about it, but I just wanted to vocally say how thankful I am for this opportunity, y'all. The videos are going up, man. The thumbnails are going up. I saw some comments basically explaining how I can make things better, so that's what we're gonna do. I really do appreciate you guys' support. Let's get into the video. Boom, boom. Alright, so as said in the intro, we're gonna be talking about the purpose of lockdown and why it's not supposed to be fair. A lot of people seem to be missing the entire purpose of this game mode, so I want to break it down as simple as I can so that you can decide if lockdown is for you. What people? Look on Reddit and under Twitter for the proof you want. I even have a few YouTube comments from a previous video talking about lockdown where it shows people saying it sucks for a variety of reasons. The point of this video is not to call people out, it's to bring attention to these things that are supposed to be the way that they are. If it's not for you, that's cool. You got PvP races, hot pursuit, drift and drag, a lot of other things you could be doing in the game. But let's try to not complain about things we do to ourselves, right? If you read what lockdown is, you should be able to tell what type of scenario you are going to be put in. Granted, people may not have thought it would have been as intense as it is, but at the same time, what did you think it was going to be? People have been asking for more cop field activities, and things like hot pursuit, and what did? They brought it and cranked it up to 100. Let's not forget that we asked for stuff like this. The first thing that people are complaining about is PvP in a PvPvE game mode. Can other players be annoying? Yes. Can they ruin something that you have been grinding for? Yes. Can it ruin your mood? Absolutely. But that is exactly what PvP means. It literally means player versus player. What did you think was gonna happen when you give racers unlimited access to hit others with no repercussions? And you know what? I can't even say that they don't even have consequences, because when you hit others, you yourself take damage and drop money as well. So it's not really as one-sided as people think. Players are going to go after you. That's a part of the game, and if you listen and pay attention to things that happen in-game, the game literally encourages you to hit others. When you become most wanted in the lobby, Racer X announces it to everyone else that is playing, and you are highlighted on the map. When you get a bike, the game lets everyone know you and your team have bikes. When you are taking a truck, Racer X shows up on the mic and says to every other team in the game to stop you from taking that truck. And when you pick up a car from a lockup, your information is put on blast. The game caters heavily to PvP, so why is it a surprise when another player is coming after you? Use your vehicle or wits to outmaneuver them or try to wreck them first. Yes, you drop cash, and yes, you lose everything. Didn't we ask for a proper risk versus reward system in this game like in Heat? You are not supposed to be rewarded for failing to take down another player or avoid hostile other players. You are supposed to feel like you lost everything because 1, you did, and 2, because Criterion wanted the game mode to be a free-for-all. Even your teammates have no obligation to help you. If you are not partying up with people you know and trust, why are you surprised when a complete random decides to get the Razor BMW instead of revive you or help you defend against other players? When you drop money and they pick it up, you shouldn't have even gotten wrecked in the first place, and you were punished for that. This game mode is cutthroat, as said before, and it was fully designed to have people go against each other in more ways than one. If you need more proof, it was designed with players going after each other in mind. Go look at the contracts you have to complete in game. The next thing people aren't liking is going against sweats. Sweats are in every single game, and they have one desire, and that is to win. They do not care about you, they do not care about your feelings, and they do not care it took you 10 hours of grinding to find the M3 GTR. They see that you have it and they want to take it from you. You can either defend yourself with the hundreds of pursuit tech drops around the map, or you can try and extract with the trucks that pop up every few minutes. People are passionate about the game, and they have no obligation to be nice to you simply because you feel you don't have to try as hard. If you can't beat them, join them. A big thing I'm seeing people want changed are car spawns. No, they do not need to change car spawns, and this is coming from someone who has spent 30 plus hours on lockdown mode trying to get one single car. People seem to not understand the concept of RNG. RNG means that you have a chance of getting something, and it is never guaranteed. Blacklist cars are supposed to feel rare, and they are supposed to feel few and far in between, which is why there are so many regular cars and custom cars that spawn in. They want people to fight over the cars when they spawn in. They want people to feel like they are getting rewarded when they finally find a blacklist car and are able to extract with it. If they had a guaranteed blacklist car every single time you played in every single lockup, I guarantee you would lose interest in the game in 5 minutes. The whole excitement part comes from wondering what cars are in the lockup besides running from the cops. No, the game should not tell you where all the spawns are at. No, the game should not tell you what car is in a lockup before you get there. This is eliminating everything that they are going for in the first place. You are supposed to drive around and search for the lockup spawns and see what is in there. There is a strategy behind some of this stuff. If you have the money and find a lockup that has not been on the map, then you have the car all to yourself and you are putting yourself ahead of other teams who are still trying to find that car or a car in general. Criterion wants everyone to race to the lockups as soon as they show up on the map. If they didn't, then a lockup would only show up for a single team or for certain players. The next thing is about the bikes. The bikes are one of the best vehicles in the entire game for escaping cops and is the best vehicle in the game for lockdown in general. The bike has the ability to not take damage in the storm, which affects everyone who does not have one. Why would they put bikes in the game where everyone could have one? Everyone is not supposed to have a vehicle that makes the game 10 times easier. You are supposed to try and get one as quickly as possible so that you have a higher chance of survival. They are not trying to have everyone have that same chance. If you don't get a bike, oh well. Now you have to face the lockdown storm and take damage if you want to try and get as much out of the 30-minute game as you can. To add to this, people are also complaining about how the bike is too weak. Well, if you got hit by a Heat 5 Ford Raptor that is going 180, I wonder why you got crashed out and died. I wonder why your bike lost control and started flipping. It has no doors, no roof, no floor, and 2 wheels. And you wonder why when you touch something the bike seems to overreact? Dude, it's a bike. I had one comment under one of my YouTube videos basically say that the bike wasn't good due to how you got knocked around so much. The only solution to that is to drive better, brother. It's like people want something that weighs $150 to somehow have the defense of a tank. When cops are knocking you around on the bike, it's because it weighs nothing. More truck spawns is also a thing that people are complaining about. No, there are plenty of opportunities to extract already in the game, You just need to be smart about how you move. You can either go for a truck early and fight other teams for them, or you can wait for the last truck and fight the storm and the cops. In fact, that guaranteed last truck by itself is a saving grace for y'all who claim we need more opportunities to extract. You have a guaranteed way of leaving the game every single time, and people think we need more extraction trucks? Why? You have 30 minutes to get in and out. The game was designed so that you have less and less room to move without facing incredible odds. Why are we actively trying to make something we asked for easier? Races should be tier specific. I really don't have much on this one because this just seems like people wanting to hear themselves talk. Once again, the game mode is supposed to be hectic where everyone is out to get each other. That is why you can use pursuit tech in races. Nothing is supposed to be fair. Nothing is supposed to be too easy. If someone is in a race and has a better car, then try to crash them out or try to have them run over a spike strip. If you have an EMP, use it. I do not condone dirty racing in regular racing game modes because they are not designed for that. But for this one, you are encouraged to try and win by any means possible. So do it. There are people that refuse to do these things because they think they are too good for them, but get mad when everyone else plays the game how it was intended. The last and maybe the biggest one is the cops are being too tough. First off, they aren't. Even with the hidden buffs they got for Hot Pursuit and then again for Lockdown, they still cannot compete with Need for Speed Heat cops who are actually ruthless. These cops will still drive into walls on their own, won't even see you even though you pass directly in front of them, and can be outran pretty easily. On top of this, you have pursuit tech that you can get them off your tail, and you have the bike which basically guarantees an escape from them. People wanted the cops to be harder the entire lifespan of this game, and then when they crank it up for just a little bit, now the cops are too hard? Come on guys. Lockdown is supposed to be tough. It is supposed to be a Hunger Games, free-for-all type of game mode where anything goes. If you don't like that, then please stay off the streets. Clearly this game mode is not for you. It is okay to be frustrated sometimes though. I get frustrated on stream live a lot, but we have to remember that this is what we signed up for when we decided to click play and launch into Lockdown. If you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.